Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bear Brigade. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. It's night. It's been a long day for me. Lots of driving. lots of driving. I didn't know what I was asking for by going to Jonesboro, and then from Jonesboro to Monroe, and then from Monroe back to Jonesboro, and then from Jonesboro to home. I didn't realize how much driving was involved. More than I bargained for, I'm afraid, and it kind of wore me out. But I had a blast, I will say, with Eva as usual. We had a good time last time we got together, and we have a good time texting back and forth, and just in general we hit it off. And of course she's my new bestie, so I didn't imagine being almost 50 years old and all of a sudden finding myself with 4 besties. But I do. I have 4 best friends, and it's a beautiful thing. And to have one that I can actually go hang out with. Most of my besties are out of town. Illinois, Michigan, California. In no particular order, by the way. But and now in Louisiana, so 60 miles up the road. But I'm just tickled to death, and we did have a good time. And for once, I wasn't the one that was doing all the talking, so there's that. And Johnny went with me, and we didn't eat till we got home. We went and got something through the drive-thru and got because by the time we got done with Micheals and then got back to their place, it was just too late to try to do some dinner. So we'll do a dinner next time I'm out there. But today was just not the day to do that because it was too much driving. But we did go to Micheals, and because I wanted, they got these new cakes. Of course, y'all know that, Korean cakes. And they had the macchiato cakes, the ones that have been compared to scarfy yarn, which is like 80% acrylic and 20% wool. I can't remember. Let me look it up real quick. I'm gonna look that up because I can't remember exactly what percentage of wool the macchiato cake is. Micheals. I can't remember exactly what percentage that is of wool. Okay, let me see if I can find it on my little laptop here, because I'm talking to you on my phone. So, but I know it was something like 80-20 or something along those lines. But I wanted to look at them. There we go, cakes. And there we go. There it is, macchiatos. Okay. And let's see here. 80-20. Okay, 80% acrylic. I told you I was tired. The 20% wool. Now the macchiato cake is 8 ounces, 227 grams, 481 yards, 440 meters. It is considered a bulky 5. I really didn't look. It didn't look like a bulky 5 to me. It looked like a 4, maybe a thicker 4, but not that thick of a 4. But it is a roving style yarn, so I'm assuming that's why they're calling it that, because it can get to a thick. It can get to a 5 at some points, I'm assuming. I didn't really find it to be, because they also had scarfy at Micheals, and I touched both of them, almost side by side, within a couple of minutes of each other, and I really didn't feel like the Karen macchiato was that comparable to scarfy. I felt like it was much softer than scarfy, scarfy, whatever, you know what I mean, the Lion Brand scarfy. I thought it was much softer than Lion Brand scarfy, much softer, and I just thought it was much more softer. I know that Lion Brand scarfy is, I'm not exactly sure how many, I think they get 300 and something yards per skein on that. and it's about the same content, 80/20, and it's a more grabbier wool. It is legit a rougher yarn. It's gorgeous yarn. I mean, the color array is really beautiful. It's a completely different color combination than the macchiato cakes. Now the macchiato cakes are gorgeous. I'll give them that. They are beautiful. No doubt about it. They are gorgeous. Now, if you live up north and you like the wool and you need the warmth, go for it. And if you don't mind roving yarn, go for it, because they're gorgeous. But for my purposes, I really didn't see, it just really, for $12.99 a cake, for my purposes, I just didn't see, I really didn't feel drawn to it enough to invest. So, oh, and I'm wearing a little bit of jewelry today. These are just some little cheap hoop earrings, hyperallergenic because my ears will break out. And this little ring that I very rarely wear, but it's just got a letter A on it and a little diamond chip. It is like 10%, 10 karat gold. I've had it since I was 16. Yes, it still fits. I think I got it from like 16th birthday or something from my mother. She ordered it from Finger Hut. Those of you that have been around a while know about Finger Hut, but she made payments on it and everything. But I don't even remember how much the ring was, but it wasn't very much. But I still have it. It's one of the only pieces of real jewelry that I own. But every now and then I feel like wearing jewelry, I'll pull it out and wear it. But today I felt like wearing jewelry, so I decided to wear it. But now the macchiato, I mean, it just wasn't for me, I just didn't want to invest in it, and I was glad that I went ahead and went and looked at it and touched it for myself before just buying it online and then being stuck with it. And that's happened to me in the past, where I've bought yarn and then ordered it online without touching it first. And case in point, this lollipop yarn, and not that this is a soft yarn. There's nothing wrong with this yarn, but I didn't. Of course, it's in Denmark. How you gonna touch it first, right? So that I will probably not buy any more Hobie yarn, because you can't touch it first, So there's just no way to do that. But also at Michael's today, they had the new cloud cakes. Now typically I don't get into the cloud cakes because they're on the thinner side of the 4, but I have been working with some thinner side yarns, like the Karen Simply Soft that I just bought on clearance at Joann's the other day, is on the thinner side. It's more like a 3-weight, and I'm not having a whole lot of problem working with it. So I said, well, and then the colors of the new cloud cakes, gorgeous. They look like watercolors, and I have a background in painting. I painted for a while, and so I still, even though I don't have a desire to paint anymore, I still have a love for paintings and art, and the whole art aspect of it. I still love art, and I still love drawing and things like that. So it's, when I saw these, I'd seen them on someone's channel. I don't remember. I saw a video somewhere that come across my feed, and I clicked on it, and I was like, ooh, I like that, because they kind of look like watercolors. And when I said that to Eva, she's like, you know what? I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, they do kind of look like watercolors. And then, of course, they're soft as a cloud. Make you hurt yourself. They're so soft. But let me show you what I got. Now, we were both exhausted when we got back to her house, because I have back trouble and osteoarthritis and bone spurs in my spine. And we spent more time walking around that Michael's, because some lady and she didn't know me from, oh, I'm just gonna break this bag because I had tied this bag, and now I can't get the knot undone. But some lady that was in the store, where's my receipt? Yeah. That was looking at yarn and stuff, she happened to catch on that I knew quite a bit about yarn, that I'm a bit of a yarn nerd. And she just kept asking me question after question. Will this work? Will that work? And then about the time I thought I gotten away from her, bless her heart, and that's something we Southern people say when someone's annoying, bless their heart. Well, bless her heart. Just about the time I thought I got away from her, she called me back over again. And I'm surprised Eva didn't say something, because Eva's pretty outspoken, and she didn't have much of a filter, so I'm surprised Eva didn't say something. She waited till we were back at the vehicle and she said something. I was like, yeah, I know, right? But yeah. But you know, for some reason it's just I'm just always mishelpful, and I couldn't help myself but to tell her what, you know, to advise her what to answer her questions. You know, I just can't help myself. So oh, and then I got a non cloud cake, because I'm gonna show you what I got, and these are basic. I told Eva this is basically a unicorn, and when you see it at Micheals, buy it. Strawberry water. I've been drinking Diet Mountain Dew all day. I'm in desperate need of getting rid of caffeine. Strawberry water to the rescue. But the Karen latte cake and the color cream. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all the specs of, in case anyone's new and doesn't know about it. Latte cake, and I can't imagine that on my channel, but I'm gonna educate you. A Karen latte cake is 58% acrylic, 42% nylon. It's 8.8 ounces, 250 grams, 530 yards, and 485 meters. Lovely layers, it says. It is considered a 5-weight yarn. It recommends a 6.5 millimeter knitting needle and a 6.5 crochet hook. It's machine washable and dryable. And this is the cream color. They don't put a whole lot of these. They don't keep a lot of these in stock at Micheals. So this makes number 3 for me. I don't know what project I will work with this yarn yet, but I know that when I see them, I buy them. And this is number 3, so that just lets you know that you don't see them very often. And it's a unicorn. This is a yarn unicorn, okay? And Crochet Canada knows what I'm talking about. Angela at My Precious Yarnery knows what I'm talking about. It's a unicorn. When you see it, buy it, because finding another one is not always an easy task. Oh, the precious baby. Anyway, so all right, so I bought 2 different colors of the cloud cake, and I could not help myself because it was beautiful, just beautiful. And so I'm gonna go over the specs for the cloud cakes. Let's see, here we go. All right, cloud cakes are 100% polyester, 8 ounces, 227 grams, 720 yards, and 658 meters. It is machine washable and dryable. It's considered a 4-weight yarn. It's more like a 3. It recommends a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. Okay, and a knitting needle and crochet hook is 4.5. So that right there tells you it's a thin yarn, but it is, you know, fairly thin. I'm going to use a 5. I'm going to use a 5 millimeter or 5.5 like I'm using on the Karen Simply Soft. But what is this color? This color is called Charming. But this is absolutely, to me, and I know this is not typically my colors, but this just spoke to me. It was just so pretty, and it looks like watercolors to me. It just really does. And so, I got 2 of these. And then I got 2 of this other color. So I'm going to put it in its new little spot. Because Eva ended up with some cakes off my shelf. And this color is called Moonlight. Now this, of course, is my colors. So you see the turquoise in here, and blue, and I think some purple, and a little bit of this, I guess that's olive green in there. That kind of looks like olive green to me. But it's got a little bit of everything that I like. And just like the name, it's Cloud Soft. The new babies. So yes, this is gorgeous. So I got 2 of this one and 2 of the other one. And so these will go on my shelf until I figure out exactly what to do with them. Wearables, no doubt. Wearables, let me tell you. Because they will sit here until I figure out what they will be. But I'm excited to have them. I sure drove far enough to get them. That's the most expensive postage. I have a tank of gas. But anyway, we had a grand old time. Eva got her some cakes too. She got her, I think she got her a couple of these cloud cakes. I see you, baby. Theo, my pit bull. But she got her a couple of cloud cakes. She got her a blossom cake. I think she just got the 3 cakes. I don't think she got 4, but because she was on a tight budget. I wasn't on a free budget, but I did have a 40% off one item, and then I had 20% off, and then I had my $5 voucher. So let's see if it tells me how much I saved. No, it doesn't look like it's going to tell me. Now, I know the Joann's tickets, they tell you how much you saved. But I don't think this one does. No, yeah, there it is. I saved $21.39. Yes, sirree, Bobski. I like that. I like that a lot. So that's how you do that. That makes me very happy. Saving money always makes me very happy, especially when it's almost $22. Ooh, and I got some pretty babies. My kids laugh at me when I called my yarn my babies. Y'all could laugh at me too. But no. Me and Eva have so much in common. We even use the same brand of toilet tissue. I noticed that when I was using the facilities. I said, oh no, she used the same brand. Angel Soft. I know, TMI, right? But it was a funny thing to have in common. It was a funny thing. And then, of course, we're listening to classic rock, and we're both singing to the same songs. Yeah. I was like, where has she been all my life? Where has she been all my life? But, yes. It was, just this, sometimes in your life, you just meet that person that it seems like the other half of you. And you just click with them like you just don't click with other folks. And it's been a really long time since I clicked with anyone like I click with Eva. And her husband's so sweet. Oh, he's so sweet. And y'all please say a prayer for Johnny. He's done something to his knee, and he's maybe possibly torn his ACL, and his knee was really giving him trouble. It's swollen up, and he's in pain, and he's an awful good guy. He don't deserve to be in pain. So y'all please remember Johnny in your prayers, okay? And he's just a really good guy. She really did good when she got that one. And the doggies, I took the doggies some treats. They're so sweet. 3 little doggies. She's babysitting one dog that she had put up because it has bad behavior. the little poodle. The little poodle was put up named Groot. A little poodle named Groot. But Doc and Mamau and Pup Pup, I got to love on them and give them some treats. So, yeah. Another thing we have in common is the love of animals. And then she's got chickens, so she sent me home with some eggs. Yeah, hey, never say no to free eggs, okay? Yes, free eggs. And she sent us home with some free eggs last time, and let me tell you, them was delicious. The best eggs in the world is free eggs, and, you know, not store-bought eggs. If you can get them, get them. And so I will be having those tomorrow, or maybe later tonight, because I couldn't eat but half my burger and a handful of fries. And then I was like, Johnny, can you eat this? Because for some reason I just couldn't eat. I don't know if I was just too tired or what. And then I ate a cold peach out of the fridge. So that's all. And I hadn't even eaten since like 8 this morning, and when I ate some frosted mini wheats for breakfast. So go figure. Maybe when the caffeine wears off, it'll, you know, my hunger will pick back up and I'll eat something else. But I don't know, it's been a day. It's been a whirlwind of a day. And so Ree had us a good time. You know, a mini road trip, I guess you could say. And I didn't have to do all the talking, so that was nice. I learned a lot about her because she was definitely an open book, and so that was nice to learn so much about her, and she's definitely willing to share, and that endeared her to me even more, that she was so open about her life and things that she'd been through, and you know, that kind of thing. And it was just a good day. It was a good day. Did get a little bit turned around on the back roads trying to get back to the interstate on the way home, and but GPS got me back on track. I have a little nickname for GPS that's not too nice, but I won't tell y'all. It's not nice. In my defense, I was tired. But I called her a witch with a B. Because I was tired, and she'd made me make a wrong turn, and I was going the direction I didn't think I should be going, and I didn't get to the interstate as quick as I thought I should get to it, and so it took me longer to get home. But I was trying to get to the interstate before it got dark, and off the back roads before it got dark, but it didn't happen. And then I was a little worried about deer running out in front of my van, because I was on back roads. And that's, if any of y'all know, riding on back roads at dusk in the fall, like we were in the fall. I mean, this is September, this is fall. And people have been feeding the deer. Johnny and them told me, Eva's husband had told me people had been feeding the deer, getting prepared to hunt them. And so you know, that it was possible that they might run out in front of the van. So that's on my mind, okay? And then getting dark before I could get to the interstate, that was on my mind. And then I got turned around, so I was even more, you know, anxious and anxiety ridden. So by the time I reached the interstate, I was a wreck. So, but I was just glad to get home. Just glad to get home. We went through the drive-through at Whataburger and got a couple of burgers and fries, and which I ate half of my burger and a handful of fries, and then Johnny got the rest of that. So, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not starving now, so that's the upside of that. And I was feeling pretty starving. But I think it's probably just because the way I've been eating, I haven't been eating that much, and that's why I couldn't eat all of that big burger and all of those fries. I think that's probably why I couldn't eat that much, because it was a pretty big burger, and that's probably why I couldn't eat the whole thing, because it was more than I've been eating. So anyway, y'all tired of hearing me talk yet? At least y'all got to see some yarn today. I tried to, I did one little clip of she and I in the van. I'll try to put that in here. I'll put that in at the end, I guess. It's just a silly little clip. But, you know, I would have recorded in the store, but I kept being pestered for questions by that lady, for one, and for another, there was music playing, and I didn't want to get a lovely copyright strike. So, yeah. But I'll slide that little snippet of a clip that I took of she and I in the van before we headed out from her house, and then I'll try to I'm gonna try to save that selfie that she sent me of me and her and Johnny. I'll try to put that as my thumbnail so y'all can see, because she just, like, we were just standing there, and she all of a sudden she said, "Smile, selfie." So she just caught me off guard, you know. I'm like, what? So anyway, but last time she see me with my hair pulled back in a ponytail, this time it was down, and she said she definitely liked my hair better long, and I was like, yeah, I do too. Even I think it's a miracle that I made it through this really terrible summer that we had without going and cutting it off. I think if we didn't have such good air conditioning and insulation, and I hadn't been able to stay inside where it was cool, and if I was constantly getting out in the heat, I probably would have went and chopped it off. But I was able to stay in and stay cool for the summer, so I was able to leave it long. So I don't plan on cutting it. I'm just going to put it up when I need to put it up, and otherwise I'll leave it like it is with a headband. Keep it out of my face. I don't like it all in my face. So anyway, but yeah, I'm rambling. That's what happens when you're tired. You ramble, because I didn't sleep much last night because I was nervous and had full of anticipation. Full of anticipation. But tomorrow I'm going to do absolutely zero, nothing, nada. I might crochet, but other than that, I'm going to just watch TV and chill with my dogs. Yes, I'm not going anywhere for at least 2 days. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Go nowhere for 2 days. I'm going to stay home and crochet and watch TV and do vlog videos for y'all. And tell you what I did about watching TV and crocheting and snuggling with my dogs. You know, boring videos. Anyway, I love y'all, and so does Jesus. And please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye now.